Hey everybody, Sick this year again to talk to you about what I bought and what I watched today. Only place I went today was another local Goodwill up the street from me. Unfortunately, kind of a bad experience there. They for the past month now they've had all their VHS tapes on sale for 25 cents. Good deal. I mean they're usually only 49 cents, which isn't bad, but 29 cents is obviously better. That deal's done, and then I must have been in there for like 25 minutes waiting in line. That was a disaster. There was a lady with two full carts full of stuff, a girl in the register who did not know what she was doing. Um, the lady's cart kept getting declined, and there was another lady in front of me who had a bunch of stuff in her hand. She had to write out a check. They didn't know how to do a check. The manager must have came out like 6 times to help, but never got on the other register, never rang anybody out. So we were just waiting in this huge line, me, and there was like a ton of people behind me yet. Yeah, I was actually at the point where I was debating whether or not I even wanted to buy this stuff. I was literally thinking about just putting it back. I mean, I wanted these titles obviously, but I don't know. After about like 10 minutes in that line, I was like, this is ridiculous. But stuck it out, bought some stuff, and here they are. First thing I picked up was Sleeping with the Enemy. I know nothing about it. Total blind buy, but the synopsis sounds pretty cool in the back. Sounds very interesting. This is brand new. This was unopened. I just opened this up a couple minutes ago. So very cool. Had to pick it up, check it out. Sounds interesting. Also got myself some New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, Pooh to the Rescue. This is volume 10. I now have 4 of these. Awesome. I love these New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh sets because they never release seasons. They release like 3 different, I guess it's 2 different VHS releases of these, and they release a couple of DVDs. So very strange releases with these. You pretty much have to get every release they ever did to get get either all 2 or close to all the episodes. So I'm trying to get all these. So awesome buy. This I definitely wanted. This right here is what made me wait in the line. Everything else is stuff I want, but I was kind of like, well, I'll just put it back. Maybe I'll come back tomorrow or something. But this is the thing that I was like, if I come back tomorrow and this isn't here, I'll be kind of pissed. So I had to get this. It's in really good condition too. I don't think anybody it doesn't even look watched. Also got a Low Down Dirty Shame. I've been getting into the Wayne's movies recently. I've bought a bunch of them like over the past couple of months, and I'm really liking them. So definitely looking forward to check this one out. I have a feeling I'm going to really like this one, so can't wait to watch that. Also got myself Higher Learning. I think I saw this movie like a really long time ago, back when it first came out. I believe I saw it, but I really don't remember anything about it. I just remember, sort of controversial, and it was some of a hit. So I know a lot. This is pretty popular, so look forward to watching this either for the first time or again, because like I said, I think I saw this, but as you can tell, I don't really remember much about it. But looking at the back and everybody's in it, and just some of the the pictures from the movie on the back, it actually made me go, oh, I think I watched this. So anyway, Higher Learning. Look forward to checking it out. And then I picked up a DVD also that was only $1.97. That is Hart's War. Again, never saw it, but I'm thinking Bruce Willis, Colin Farrell. Why not? War movie, could be good. This got like 3.5 stars on Amazon, which, for Amazon is a decent review. So, looking forward to checking it out. Again, just a blind buy. I know nothing about this, but what the hell? I figured for $2, I'll pick it up and check it out. So that's it. That's all I bought. Waited in like a 25-minute line for that. I don't know. Pretty crazy. I can't believe I did that, but it was really all for Winnie the Pooh. Gotta love Winnie. Alright, so now on to what I watched. First thing I did today was finished up Season 5 of Smallville. For some reason, it took me a while to get through this season. I'm not sure why. I finished up the first 4 seasons really quickly, but this one just took a little bit longer for some reason. And, has the show gotten any better? A little. The first 4 seasons, I got a little tired of them because, they weren't bad. I enjoyed them, but I was getting tired of the way the show was flowing. Like, every single episode was like Freak of the Week. Every episode it was, somebody new has been affected by the meteor rocks, and now they have powers, and Clark has to stop them. It's like, oh my god, like, can we maybe have a different plot? So this season has gotten a little bit more involved. The plot for this season, they get a little bit more in depth to it, which I really like. Had a really cool cliffhanger. Looking forward to watching the next season because of the cliffhanger on this one, which is good. But it's still a little Freak of the Week. Like I said, they've been getting more in depth to the plot, which is really cool, and they've been having more episodes dedicated to the plot. but still, it's like every other episode, it's Freak of the Week, and it's just, it's like, really, I mean, do we have to keep doing that? Can't we just have more episodes that are just straight up, like, dedicated to the plot? Like, I would just love it if, like, every episode was just, like, just a really in-depth story dedicated to the plot of the season, and just got, just really, I don't know, because it's hard to explain, I guess. It's just some episodes are really, really, really good, where they really get into the plot. And they're just really well done. They get you really into the story, they get you really into the plot, and you get really excited. And then it's like the next episode will be a Freak of the Week, where they'll, like, touch on the plot a little bit, but they'll be more focused on, like, the villain of that week. And it's like, just stop. We don't need a million villains. We got, Lex here and Lionel and stuff like that. They're all the villains we need. Oh, and there's the other Kryptonian. I mean, that's really all the villains we need. We could just keep busting out episodes around them. That'd be awesome. So, I'm enjoying the season more. I'm glad we kind of got somewhat of a break away from just the Freak of the Week, but they haven't completely broken away from it, so I don't know. But I do enjoy the show. I am enjoying it. It is good. I'm certainly not trying to diss Smallville. I'm really enjoying Smallville. I just think they could make it a little better. So I look forward to seeing season 6, because it seems like every season the show picks up a little bit more. So I'm hoping as we go along it'll definitely pick up, and I don't know. So on to season 6. Then I also watched today, and I talked about this yesterday, that I've never really watched too much of these episodes. I was too old for this. When this show became really popular, I was just at the age bracket where if you liked them, you got beat up. So never got into this show, and that was Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. This is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Day of the Dumpster. It's the first pilot episode. And it wasn't bad. I can see why people like this. I can see why it's so nostalgic for people. It definitely has a very, like, early 90s sort of feel. And yeah, I mean, it was actually fairly good. I mean, it was pretty cheesy, and you could definitely tell it was for kids, but all in all, it really wasn't bad. And there's enough footage from the old, like, Japanese show where they got this, like, all the footage of the Zords and the like the Power Rangers jumping around and stuff. Most of that's all stock footage from a Japanese show. And yeah, I don't know the name of it or anything like that. I really don't know my Power Ranger history, but I know that it's stock from a Japanese show, and that's really cool. There's a ton of that in here, and I'm really into like the old monster movies and Ultraman and stuff like that. So it's really cool to see that. You can definitely tell what footage it is. It's kind of funny. Like, it'll be the stuff that was like American shot, really crisp, clean, like image quality, and then they'll do the Japanese footage and be a little bit off, but still very awesome. I actually enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing more of it. I'll definitely be picking up some more VHS tapes of this, since they never released the seasons, unfortunately. But yeah, I was pleasantly surprised. Let's put it that way. I can definitely see the nostalgic factor. I understand why everybody likes it so much, and yeah, I enjoyed it. I mean, it wasn't great. I wasn't like, wow, Power Rangers, how did I go all these years without seeing them? But it was good. And then the last thing I watched today, and this was enjoyable yet kind of, I don't know, I guess I'd say like disappointing all at the same time. And that was Rock Video Monthly Alternative Releases, December 1995. And the reason it was great is because the first 5 bands on here, Oasis, Joan Osborne, That Dog, Dead Milkmen of Veruca Salt, all bands I heard of. I own like Oasis, That Dog, Dead Milkmen of Veruca Salt. I own like all their albums. I have them all on my iPod. Joan Osborne I was never really a big fan of. So I own all their albums, and I love it. It was great watching the music video. But then there's other bands on here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other bands on here. And I thought, well, with good bands like that, and probably some of these other bands are gonna rock too. Not so much. I really didn't like any of the other bands. One is God Lives Underwater, and I didn't think they were very good. Catherine Wheel, Poster Children, Ruth Roof, Stevie Salas, Color Code, and the worst one of all was this girl named Victoria Williams. She sings Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, and it's an awful cover. I mean, this girl cannot sing. It's bad. So it was good because we get those good, really, there's solid first 5 videos, and I really enjoyed them. It's just like the rest of the tape I didn't like. So if I'm going to watch this again, I'll probably just watch the first 5 videos and then, rewind the tape. So it's like half and half. Half of this video is really good, the other half not so much. Luckily, it's the first 5 bands, so I don't have to like keep fast forwarding through stuff. I can just literally pop this in, watch the first 5 bands, and then be done with it. Which, I mean, that's kind of nice, but disappointing in the fact that none of those other bands were good. And also, every time I watch these like stuff like this, it gives me like a little mini midlife crisis. Even though I'm not even 30 yet, I'm only 28. It just reminds me of being like a kid back in like high school and stuff, or I mean not high school, but more like middle school, listening to all the grunge rock bands like for instance, That Dog and Veruca Salt, Elastica, Nirvana, Hole, Pearl Jam, all these great bands. I was so into those bands when I was a kid, so it just kind of puts me in a little mini midlife crisis, and I think back to those days, like, man, I miss those days, back when, your only concern was, listening to music and chasing girls as opposed to, making money and paying the mortgage and, being an adult. Ugh. But yeah, so enjoyable. I'll definitely try to pick up more of these because if I can find them, because I mean, like I said, it was pretty good. It's not like I didn't enjoy watching the rest of this video. Just the first 5 bands were only ones that I really like the music on. So I talked way too long about this one. Anyway, so that's it. So yeah, just quick recap. Picked up New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Pooh to the Rescue, just Volume 10. Awesome. Basically the whole reason why I bought stuff today. Hart's War, blind buy, but excited to watch that. Higher Learning, I think I've seen this before, but still, look forward to watching that. A Low Down Dirty Shame, I'm, really getting into the Wayans Brothers movie, so should be a good watch. And Sleeping with the Enemy, look forward to watching that as well. And then I, finished up Season 5 Smallville, pretty decent. Might have more Power Rangers, pleasantly surprised I enjoyed that. And Rock Video Monthly, which was like half good. So that's it. That's all I bought and watched today. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned to see what I bought when I watch tomorrow. See ya.